Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So imagine you're moving to another country and you get to that country and you decide that, okay, let me just tell my parents that I'm okay and tell my parents that I've arrived and I'm doing very well, and so they should not worry. Then you find out that some apps are blocked and you cannot reach your parents. What's the first thing that will come to your mind? Let me know in the comment section. So in doing my research, I found out that there were a couple of reasons the Chinese government banned some social media apps and some websites. So reason number one was that there was this Turkestan Islamic party and they actually made it their mission to bomb some areas, and China was inclusive. So they will plan an attack and then they'll bomb the Chinese people, and so it became like a problem. And they were using some of these apps to communicate and actually come up with these plans, which was actually a problem for China. If it were you and your country actually had that kind of problem, for me personally, I'm sure I will be the first person to order for a ban because we have to cut off communication with things that are going to be detrimental to our people and things that are going to harm us, right? Another reason is that some of these websites and some of these apps allow freedom of speech. And let's say with freedom of speech, somebody can say, okay, this shirt is green. And they can go scot-free, right? Because it's freedom of speech. I think this shirt is green. You think it's blue. Somebody thinks it's pink. And then we can all say that. But the Chinese people do not like the spreading of false rumors. It's a problem here, or something that they really dislike. And so if you're opening up something that allows people to be able to spread lies and get away with it, they will not have it. So that was also another reason the Chinese people decided to ban some of these websites and apps. But for the Chinese people, they hold it dear to tell at least their version of the truth out there, right? I can't say the truth because I don't really know, and I don't know anything about these government people in any country, but at least their version of the truth and what they really believe and they uphold is very important to them. So for somebody to come and say something maybe that goes contrary to what they believe in, contrary to their truth, is a problem for them. So the question I'm sure you're all wondering is, which exact social media apps and websites, popular ones, have been banned? So I'm going to give you just a few popular ones, like 5 or 6 popular ones that have been banned here. So number one is WhatsApp, then we have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have TikTok, which was actually created by the Chinese people but for the foreign market, and then we have YouTube. Yes, this particular app also has been banned. So the question is, how exactly am I posting my stuff on YouTube if they have banned it? No, I don't travel outside the country to find a place that is suitable to post my YouTube channels. No, I post it just here in China. So there's something called a VPN, which is a virtual private network, which allows you to make your computer or your phone or your machine seem like you're in a different country than you really are in. So with these VPNs, which are not necessarily illegal in China, but I think the sale of VPNs are illegal in China. So right now my VPN is on, and that's how come I'm able to be here and talking to you. So yes. So China also bans websites and apps that are heavily linked to politics. They don't want anybody just influencing anything, kind of thing. So websites, but you can find ones that are actually reliable, the ones that don't produce fake news and stuff like that, like CNN, BBC, DW, are actually accessible without VPN, which is a good thing, right? So you can get to hear these news. So the question is that if these people have banned these apps, how exactly do they communicate with each other and communicate with the outside world? Do they all have VPNs? No, not every Chinese. In fact, majority of Chinese people don't really care about the outside world to be bothered enough to have VPNs. I mean, there's so much going on in China. They have like 1/5 of the world's population. There's so much going on here that, I mean, majority of the people just don't care what's going on outside. But there are a few people who are really bothered, and most of us foreigners, we actually use these VPNs to be able to communicate with our friends and our family who are outside. So what do they use here? So let's take an app like WhatsApp. The alternative for WhatsApp in China is WeChat. And WeChat is actually a combination of WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, e-banking, payment systems, and a whole lot of things inside it. You can, in the WeChat app, you can order for a ride. In the WeChat app, you can check if your bus is coming. In the WeChat app, you can buy food. You can do so many things in the WeChat app. That makes it like so convenient. So then you think about it, why would you bother even going on WhatsApp? I personally just go on WhatsApp because I have my contacts there, and most of them are not able to go on WeChat. Else, I think WeChat just does everything for me. So number 2, we have Google. So for Google, which is the website that we use to check out stuff, it's banned here. So we use Baidu.com. And Baidu.com is basically Chinese, but whatever you type in there, as usual, you can get the information that you need. And so you don't need a VPN, you just type and then you get it. So it's quite convenient. So number 3, YouTube. So the first thing that came to mind is that how can anybody have a replacement for YouTube? I mean, like, YouTube is the modern day TV, but you'll be shocked to find out that like China has Bilibili and Youku, and seriously, those apps are so entertaining, and it's actually really fun actually watching stuff from there. It's just that I don't understand the Chinese, so I don't have those apps because I'll get a bit lost. So that's basically the only reason I don't use them. Number 4, TikTok. So I mentioned earlier that TikTok is actually Chinese made, but TikTok was made for the foreign market, so it does not work here. So then it's like, okay, so what's the version of TikTok in China? It's called Douyin. Douyin. Yes. Yes, it's called Douyin. 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 Yes. Don't mind me. So it's called Douyin, and so they have their own stuff and they post their stuff and they have fun just like people have fun on TikTok. Number 5 is Twitter. So the alternative for Twitter in China is Weibo. Number 6 is Gmail. So Gmail is also banned here because Gmail is Google, so Google Mail. And so the people here use QQ. So the interesting thing about QQ is that QQ is also multi-purpose. QQ is a mail. QQ can be used to listen to music, like there's a QQ app for music, just music. There's a QQ app for watching like videos and stuff like that. There's a QQ app that is like WhatsApp, where you're chatting and creating groups and all those things. There's a QQ app for games. There's a QQ app for shopping. So QQ is like a combination of Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, a gaming app, a music app, and a shopping app. Like, it's so fascinating. And also, it's a mail. Most Chinese people use QQ. So if you get a Chinese person's email address, you most likely find blah, blah, blah at QQ.com. There's always QQ like somewhere inside. Most Chinese people use QQ as their mail, and which is super awesome. So those are just a few I want to mention, but the last thing I want to state, something that really frustrates me, is that if you buy an iPhone in China and just maybe it has this Chinese model somewhere there, you will not be able to use FaceTime audio. Why? I mean, sometimes you are not really bothered to switch on your VPN, and so maybe you want to communicate with people via call on FaceTime, and you don't want to see their faces, right? So it's like, either you're going to see their faces or just don't make the call. And a lot of times I just go for, don't make the call. But like, it's frustrating. And so, yes, that's one thing I just mentioned. Like, it seems like in China, with the ones with, I don't know whether there is a particular model that they have, and they just ban FaceTime audio. I don't know why the video is working, but the audio is not working. It makes more sense not to see a person's face, but to just hear their voices. But I don't know. That's it for today, guys. So I hope you learned something new. If there's something I didn't add in the video, just let me know downstairs. I hope this was informative. And so don't forget to comment, and please don't forget to subscribe, to like this video so that we can boost this channel. And till another day, I say bye.